That's looking good. Can you tilt it down some?
No, you had.
No, it won't come down.
Good.
Yeah, that look nice. What's up? What's up? Bobby Holiday here. Today I'm here with a childhood friend, Rob. His name is Rob. I've been knowing Rob since he was like 13 years old. So Rob being 13 years old, I was like 19 years old. So basically, I was discipling a baby. Anybody that you see every day that hang around you and you're older, you are discipling them. That means they're learning everything from your walk, your talk, and your ways. And you either discipling them for the good or for the bad. And I disciple Rob for the bad. Why you say no? Nigga, if you cry on this episode, oh, you crying already, but it's a blessing.
Listen.
I might cry. Go ahead.
When I was a young boy, we all made bad decisions.
Mm-hmm.
And you, amongst another people that I could name, but I'm not, told me don't do what I wanted to do. It was wrong, even though you were doing what you were doing, not to do what you was doing. I chose to do it anyway. I ran across another person of your age, name I'm not gonna say, and didn't do that what you did. He turned me on.
He turned you on to the. It seemed like I thought we turned you on to the drugs.
I wanted to be down.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my introduction with drugs came with y'all.
Yeah, but
this person wanted to put me down.
So I'm saying, was you using drugs before you met us?
No.
Exactly.
No, it don't make a difference what I was doing before I met you.
Mm-hmm.
Is that you didn't encourage me to use drugs.
Mm-hmm.
I became interested in using drugs because I seen you using drugs. Right. Now, that was on me. I made that decision.
Mm-hmm.
But when another person put a drug in your hand and say it's one thing and it's another thing.
Was it a pipe was it the pipe?
No.
It was powder cocaine.
No. It was turbs.
Turbo.
Yeah.
That was vicious, bro. That was after the snorting.
Exactly.
I got you. So so we all graduated together from powder cocaine to crack cocaine.
Yeah, but
turbo
what I'm saying is,
cocaine with weed.
You remember my man Snoop?
Yeah. Is he still with us?
No, Snoop passed away.
Wow.
So, me and Snoop was some of the most fashionable young boys out there.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we had a little something going for ourselves. Yeah, I mean, we had a little bit of motherfucking, what you might say,
attractive.
Finesse. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, don't take this.
Right.
I don't wait a minute. I don't want what I got to say. I don't want it to fill your head up.
Right.
You know what I mean? But my wife said I used to have a crush on him when I was younger. She said he always carried himself good. That's why I denounced the fact when you said, Cruz, you was about that life too, like hard body. To me, you was the parents call it a sweetheart, a type of person that would do anything for you, kind, and you was a baby. So I never seen the gangster side on you. You was respectable.
Right.
That's why. So in other words, I probably took it as your kindness for weakness because you was respectable. You know what I mean?
Right.
You let me make the first move. I decide what we gonna do. I'm taking your grandfather's car. I didn't know I was gonna crash it up. Remember the girl walked by and I was like, damn! And I hit like 8 cars.
Yeah, right there on Lawrence Street.
But what I am telling you is today I'm learning that you said y'all was attractive. Attraction brings on a lot of other bad spirits that's attracted to you.
Jealous.
And you never know. Jealousy, envy, and you never know what they're bringing to the table in your life.
That's how
that you grow with. Yeah.
That's how it happens.
So being attractive and fresh to death ain't always going to land you in a good spot. Amen?
Yeah, these guys, me and my man Snoop, man, we run around, we selling clothes. And at the age of 15 years old, in that era day, that was something to be spoke about. Like, these niggas running around here selling clothes.
Entrepreneurs.
Snakeskin belts, Mickey Mouse hoodies, all type of stuff. Everybody wearing Coca-Cola.
What was your dreams
Now,
at that time?
listen.
What you thought?
Listen, man, at that time, I ain't gonna lie about it. It wasn't about a dream. It was just about that moment, that time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We was living, cause we could get what we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Anything from money to clothes to
You
girls.
never thought it would turn
You know what I'm
like
saying?
it did.
Exactly. So we going down here to sell these clothes to the older guys, like we go, you know, busting with them. We get down there with them. They slip us a Mickey, man.
So you saying the old heads
Yeah.
slip y'all a Mickey?
Yeah.
The people that you trusted
Trusted. Looked up to.
slip you a Mickey. Yeah, this conversation is telling a lot. Because my question is, how did our young boys get to be so fucked up? Because the old heads was the people that was discipling them.
That's
were
why
fucked up.
every chance I get,
Mm-hmm.
a young man in my grips, I give him the best thing you have.
Right.
Put him the right way and say, man, listen, I know what you see me doing,
Mm-hmm. Every time I see you
but don't do it.
and we talk about our
Don't
life,
do
you
it.
always cry. Did you ever forgive yourself?
Yeah, bro.
You did?
Yeah.
What do the tears come from?
These tears come from, I'm gonna say, admiration, respect to the life that God allowed me to endure and be able to give back to people now.
So you're grateful.
Exactly.
Yeah, because
Exactly.
every time
Exactly.
we talk, you cry. I'm a crier,
Exactly.
but
exactly. I'm
you
grateful.
got me beat. And I love crying, though. Don't get it twisted. I don't trust a nigga that don't cry. I really don't.
I'm grateful.
So
Yeah, you told me that.
I don't trust people that don't cry. I don't trust them hard niggas that don't want to show their emotion. I don't trust them. So what would you tell a young person right now? They're addicted to Percocets. I just found out that someone got killed trying to come up because they was addicted to Percocets. In my life, I've been addicted to Percocet, but I chose to not drag my wife through the bullshit. And I already been through drugs, so it's like I'm not going to be strung out again.
What I would tell somebody, a young man that's addicted to Percocets, is, man, you more worth than what you think you is. Like, you tear your life apart.
Say that again?
You more worth than what you think you are.
You're worth more than
What
you think you is. That is dope. That is dope. That's what some things that got me through. One day I think I went and brought a pill from somebody, and walking out the dude's house, I felt like a nut. And that's one thing, when I looked in the mirror, that's one was part of my process. I looked in the mirror and said, I love you. I love you. I'm sorry. I'm going to do my best to take care of you. So you are worth more than you think you're worth. Why do we feel like we not worth it? Is it our surroundings, our homes, the roaches, the mices? Is it that we paying attention to the people that got it going on Instagram, and because we don't have what they have, we think less of ourselves? Why do we think we're not worth it?
Because we worry about the wrong things, bud. We worry about the wrong things, man. We should be worrying about what's going on inside, but worrying about what's going on outside.
What you mean by on the inside?
Inside meaning your inward condition,
Mm-hmm.
your
I got
emotional
you.
state of being, your mental capacity.
Mental health.
Exactly. All those things in totality. If you don't take care of your inner man, you can't possibly spend enough time worrying about your outer man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is not even mathematical to me. Like, you deteriorate inside, but you worry about the outside. That's going to deteriorate anyway.
Wow, you're deteriorating on the inside, and you're worrying about dressing it up in Gucci, Prada, diamonds, fake diamonds. Man, this is the Bobby Holiday Experience. I'm with a childhood friend, Rob, and I love this brother. And this episode, I just want to just keep it real. There's too many people dying from drugs. There's too many people dying from not believing their worth. God said that you are created beautiful and you're wonderfully made.
Wonderfully made.
Yeah, I thank God for you, brother. Talk to me, man. What you been up to in the last? Have you forgiven yourself?
You keep asking that question.
It's important because it took me.
Yeah.
One day, I'm gonna be honest, I told a pastor that I was about to commit rape. Right? And this person that I always seen always call me when they're in trouble. When they gotta buy a home, I'm the first person they call. When something is going down with the boyfriend or in the family, they call me. And then sometimes I had to park my truck and cry. And I was like, wonder, do I need to tell this person what I was about to do? I ain't forgive myself. It took 2 years ago out of all the stuff I did while I was a drug addict.
Here you go, right here. I had to forgive myself, and when I start to reflect back on my life, my upbringing, and the people that raised me, they was teaching me to how to forgive myself. The way they love me unconditionally, they was like, no matter how you turn out,
thank you, Lord,
we gonna love you anyway. I mean, I remember, and I'm just being, my story ain't no closed book, it's open.
Amen. Still continue.
You know what I mean? My grandma was a hide a pocketbook when I came in the house.
From us. Me too.
She didn't hide me. She hid the pocketbook so I wouldn't take from her. Because all I had to do was ask.
So when you saying she didn't hide me, she didn't refuse you to come in the house and get a meal and take a shower.
Right.
But she hid her pocketbook. And that's what I'm saying about these microwave Christians. They will get rid of you if you talk wrong. They will shun you, and it just teaches me they don't know Jesus. Jesus like, hey, Jesus. The guy asked Jesus, hey, how we gonna know these niggas is with you? He said, what'd he say?
The last thing my grandma told
by
me,
the love you show towards one another.
Your grandma Mary and my grandma Mary.
Ruth,
right. My last thing my grandma told me was this, and I got it through a card. I was in prison. She said, Robert, I love you, and so do Jesus. That's the last thing I heard my grandma say. Like,
you said you wasn't there.
I wasn't there
to go to your grandma's funeral.
I wasn't there to go to her funeral.
How long has that been bothering you?
Since '96. 14 years.
It's so awesome running into another grateful black man. And I don't mean to put no color on it, but we go and have been through some shit being black and being in these trenches that white folks have no idea how hard it was and how all that stuff was just coming at us 100 miles an hour and how blind we was. So I thank God. I always say I am so glad I got hooked on crack. I'm so glad, because I would have been like Donald Trump, prideful. I did it. I'm the man. But on the inside, chewed up and dead.
Yep.
So I thank God for them experiences, because when you I love giving. I don't think I will ever be able to be a walking tree like you say I am.
It's like, it's not about taking advantage of people no more. You know what I'm saying? It's about like, what can I do for you? You know what I'm saying? If that make you happy, yeah, I give it to you. You know what I'm saying? But I know it's not gonna make you happy. And at the end of the day, you're gonna look at it like, it was something missing. Yeah. The connection that we made wasn't about what we could give or not give to each other, but the connection we're gonna make is how compatible or can we commune or can we fellowship, basically.
The man asked Jesus, how are we gonna know if these people are from you? He said, by the love
they have for one another.
That they have for one another. And there's a lot of people, there's a lot of these Christians that go to school for the hustle. And they skip the process of sanctification. And in that process is love.
Let me tell you one
compassion. A lot of people is not compassionate.
In my experiences with clergymen and pastors and all that stuff, man, they just as frail as we are.
Yes.
When it comes to anything dealing with this world. So what I say to say this is, I was with a pastor. I was with a bishop not a pastor, a bishop.
Whatever that is.
And that's somebody who oversees multiple congregations. So I was with a bishop doing some, you know, some worldly work. You know what I'm saying? Some concrete work and all that stuff there. And you know, our whole arrangement was he was gonna pay me day by day. But had the day previously that I was working, I didn't get paid, so I was expecting to get paid immediately the next day for that day that had passed. And I was gonna go play my numbers, you know, because I played lottery. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta be true.
And I said, oh man, I left my wallet home.
Dang.
I said, yo, let me that money that you owe me, actually, let me get it so I can go, you know, run play my numbers real fast. He actually was trying to scourge me for playing numbers. Then he told me he wasn't gonna give me them and then give me my money.
Oh yeah, that's not knowing Jesus.
So what I did was I said,
listen, in the process of sanctification.
I said, how you gonna do that? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna do that to me? I'm a grown man. You know what I'm saying? You can't hold back from. I said, all right, boom. So now another guy slides up. He's a pastor. And we talking out there and talking and stuff. So we started talking and one guy said, man, would you steal? And I looked at him and I said, it depends on how hungry I am. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how hungry I am, I'll steal.
The nigga said you will kill me.
He said, well, I wouldn't steal. I said, well, see, that's the difference between you. I said, I know me. See, I know me. You must don't know you yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that sounds like two group of men that put on a fraudulent, wolf sheep clothing, but they're wolves on the inside. Yeah. And one thing about them, I'm not blaming the pastor. No. I'm not talking about the pastor. No. What I am, because the Bible tells us,
behavior.
Don't put your trust. And a lot of people keep overlooking that.
Right.
But they still have a word to give to us and feed us. I'm saying the state of the church.
The one thing guys know
is bad.
Chew the meat and spit the bones out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a lot of bones. There's a lot of bones going on now. So be careful when you eating and digesting anything, conversation, subsequently dealing with spiritual issues. You know what I'm saying?
So what's the worst thing that happened to you while you was in the streets?
Oh, let me tell y'all this. That my brother didn't know. When he met me, I was 14 years old.
14? Wow.
And I had been left back twice already in school. So that would put me back, instead of being in the 9th grade, that put me right at 7th grade. So I'm 14 years old in 7th grade. I'm well advanced. I'm not stupid. I'm not, you know, no Albert Einstein, but I ain't that dumb to be sitting back in the 7th grade still at 14. When at the summertime, and my 14 grade turned 15, my mother told me, listen, you either gonna go to school or you gonna get a job. One of the two. But if you get a job, I'm emancipating you and you're on your own. You're gonna be responsible for your own self. So at 15 years old, I became responsible for my own self. Subconsciously, I had to do things that other teenagers wasn't doing at the time. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I kind of got sped up in the worldly things. You know what I'm saying? So because I'm out here now. You know what I'm saying? But you know, nevertheless, you know, what the devil meant to try to kill me, God took and used it and made me stronger.
God meant it for bad. That's why I say I'm glad I went through the experience of crack. I got you. Well, they meant it for my bad, but God meant it for good. Yeah, because we can sit around the
same
kings,
guys, the same guys. That's why the same God. See, it's all for God's glory. Just like in the Bible, when the passage says, "Oh, well, why was the man blind? Was it for his father's sins or his mother's sins?" No, for God's glory.
Yes.
Why did Bug? Why did Rob get hooked on drugs? For God's glory.
Amen.
Can you understand that?
Yes, I understand that, and it's a beautiful thing. Y'all tuned in to part 2. Bobby Holiday Experience. A lot of people be like, Bobby, why you do that character so much? Why you do? Because people like it, and it can give me the avenue to do stuff like that. Because we need stories of overcoming. There's so much BS on the internet. Grown people are acting a fool. We need to grow and hear stories like this, that someone's life could be shaken, changed. We need change. How you feel, brother? You feel good? Yeah. What's the worst thing that happened to you?
At one time, man, it was people thought that they didn't know what I was going through or what I was into or where I was going to be at from one minute to the next. So a lot of people thought that it was they fault that I was out there doing what I was doing.
I used to think that.
You know what I'm saying?
We say we
now,
fucked Rob up. That's
watch
what we
this,
used to
watch
say.
this, watch this. Man, all y'all did was make me stronger, man. That's all y'all did. Because when I had to go through the shit I had to go through, it was gonna kill me or make me stronger.
Yeah. That's
So
word.
I ain't gonna say no names.
Yo! Oh, that's your phone?
Yeah.
That's Cruz?
No. So a very good friend of mine who is
That's DMX?
I'm not gonna say no names because names are important. A very good friend of mine, but a family member of yours, whom I love and respect.
You cheated on you screwed one of my cousin's wives. Come on, bro.
No.
Oh, you scared me.
No.
Go ahead, man. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord.
They thought that because they didn't do something for me that I asked them to do made me get high. And they had that kind of guilt, that small piece of guilt with them all along. But I had to clarify that. I'm like, no.
No, sis.
You ain't had to do that.
Yeah.
No, that was me. I was getting high already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not because
I was
I wanted you. I was in love with you.
No, not that I asked her for a favor. And she's like, I ain't got it. And I went off and started getting high.
Oh, okay.
And she thought because she didn't give me the favor, that's what made me get high.
So you said, sis, I'm horny right now. I don't want to go out and violate nobody.
I didn't say that.
I want some coochie.
No, it wasn't no coochie. It was money. But I'm getting high.
Oh man, I'm tripping. I'm just making comedy. I'm sorry.
No, but if you knew the person I was talking about,
Buddha.
Why you say that?
That's my nigga. When you come on, Rob. I'm a
that's by heart, yo.
I'm a lastophologist. Is that still your heart? So
if she called right now and say she need me to come, I'm coming to help her.
That's the problem. That's why you don't got her.
No, that's not why I'm got her. It's not about having her. I just wanted to be a friend. Like we are friends.
Y'all are friends.
Exactly. So it ain't no big deal.
Listen, when you run after a woman, they'll make you run forever. I'm just saying.
All right, I don't get wrong.
When you treat women good, they treat you bad. But when you treat them bad, they treat you good, and that's sad. It's a known fact. I'm gonna tell you what you do to her.
She never treated me bad though.
You was in love with her.
I was a teenager. I was infatuated.
But you still feel it today.
No, I look upon a relationship now as a mature friendship. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't like we are.
I'm trying to teach you how to get her the shoe to be on the other foot.
No, I want
go up to her.
I want.
Go up to her.
Buddha.
Look her in the eye and say, "You're done."
She gonna be laughing.
She'll be calling you up.
No, she won't. She'll be like, "What the?"
Don't give her no shine. Trust me, she'll fall right into your traps. I'm just joking.
I had to slap her baby father up.
No, you didn't.
Swift.
Rob.
I slapped the shit out of you.
What was his name? The baby father?
Her daughter was, yeah.
He seemed like a tough guy. Where was he from?
I beat him up.
Listen, we don't gotta make up no stories.
Ask me nothing.
He from West Philly.
Ask her. I knocked the door one day before my man Hassan got killed. We was riding around, tore up. We had some night train.
So he was a front.
Listen, we had some night train. Look, we had some night train. But you know how I get.
You said I'm going to go spank this nigga ass. He took my girl.
No.
You know what I mean?
I was riding and was just like, you know what? You just like to stop past you.
That's how. Let me go see my high school sweetheart.
Junior high school.
Wow.
So I said,
it was brown.
Stop past, and I'm high, and I rung the bell. Dude, she came to the door. She had a little robe on.
And you was getting your peak on.
No, I said,
okay.
She said something. I said, no. She said, Rob, my baby father. I said, oh, my bad. But you know you drunk. Your voice is like loud.
Hell with that nigga. Look, I want to marry you.
No, I ain't say that. I said,
okay.
I said,
it sound good.
I said, listen. I said, oh, my bad. I said, I'll come back to see you later on. And dude holler downstairs. Who that?
No, the hell you not.
I said, ain't nobody but an old friend of the family.
Uh-huh.
He came downstairs, but he came down with a pitchfork in his hand.
Oh, that nigga. He came down with a fork.
Look, one of them Joe's turning steaks over on the grill.
Yeah.
Long, he came with him in his back like this.
From upstairs or he was in the yard?
He was upstairs, came downstairs. So he's like,
what the hell a pitchfork was
no, he must have went to the kitchen and got it. So he's like, who are you? Him as a friend of his family. He went to say something else. I said, bonk this. Mom. Later on him, he hit the wall. He just bounced back on. He pulled the pistol out. Started chasing me around the car. My cousin Hassan got the car. I was like, nigga, put the knife down. Fight him like a man, nigga. And he stopped her. Went in the house. Come on. She called, get in the house. I said, I got that pussy for putting his hands on her. And she was like,
she winked at you?
not then, but you know, later on I seen it. She was like, that's what his ass
Good
did.
job, my nigga.
Yeah.
You can get some coochie anytime.
No, stop talking like that about her, man.
Your story, we
I
need.
choke you, nigga.
Don't talk about my Vanessa.
That's right. Don't talk about her.
All right, my bad. My bad for talking about my cousin. How did you forgive yourself?
How's Sarah doing?
She doing good.
That's good.
You ever had sex with any of my aunts? All right.
I wouldn't do that.
I heard a little, a couple of them was loose.
I'm respectful.
You know what I mean? All right.
I mean, women gonna be women, but
you saying they threw the coochie and you denied it?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
Okay,
that
brother. My
I
bad.
looked at them as my aunt.
All right, that's good. That's good.
Cause we was all like a family that time. You know what I'm saying, bro?
We all was high too.
No, so what?
Because they could have drunk some Mad Dog
But
and said,
bro,
you know
I
what?
had so many.
This nigga ain't gonna be my nephew.
How many girls I had back then?
A lot.
All right, so
You and Top was going for the gusto.
no, Todd had a lot of girls, and a lot of girls that I had wanted Todd too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But see, Todd had his wife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you was one up on him.
So I went up on him.
And he got married young.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so I heard, and I'm glad you recovered. Same thing happened to Wag. Are you still tampering with the danger hole? You know what I mean? Because I heard, you know what I mean? Your mouth swelled up. Huh?
The danger hole.
You had a bad case of licking ass, and your whole face
that?
flew up like Martin when he fought Tommy Hearns.
I got hit.
Tossing solid, my nigga.
I got cured.
You got cured.
Right.
That's good. So you won't do that no more. The stranger danger.
No, I ain't doing that.
All right. Gotta turn it into comedy. That's what my people. Y'all know I'm joking. This is my boy Rob, man, and it's so glad to see. But I asked the question, how did you heal yourself? What was the process?
The process was a lot of solitude. I had to pull myself away from a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, family members, everything. Like, for real, I think we just having fun and shooting, and some of the stuff is real.
How long
some of the
ago
stuff is like serious. You know what I'm saying? But like,
how long ago was it
what?
that you
Pull myself away?
Yeah, because I just, like I said, I just forgave myself 2 years ago.
I was gonna say about like 2-3 years ago, but
I hid behind funny so much.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's dope, man.
and I like, y'all understand, like, I grew up on my own. Really grew up on my own, yo.
Yeah, your family was good.
My grandma, my grandfather.
They expected you to go to college, bro.
My grandpa. My grandfather left me a business, but I was 19 years old, but as stupid as all
I
out. You know what I'm saying? He said, Robert, go get your license. I'm gonna give you the business.
What business was it?
The tire business.
Wow.
Them truck tires. You know by now what that shit could have been, bud?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You wasn't ready for it. It's all good.
But it's not too late.
So you saying you don't live with regret?
No.
That's dope.
Because I know that God still got me here for a reason. I keep saying God because God is my sole provider.
That's right. No matter what.
So I'm still here. Now you know about me. You know what I'm saying? So all the stuff you see me doing and heard me do and all the stuff I've been through and all that stuff, I shouldn't be here right now.
That's
I should not be here
I should be
right
just
now.
getting out of jail. To talk, I should be just getting marriage was what saved me. Loving my wife more than the streets. And she made me suffer whenever I made a bad decision. Yo, we got a couple more minutes. One more question I want to ask you. When did you get that there's no condemnation with Christ loving us? When did you realize that? When we make a mistake, he's not beating us up.
You gotta have endurance. Endurance is what got me through that, because I had to go in and out, and I had to find myself, like, identify
20 seconds
with the emotions. You know what I'm saying?
Identify with the emotions and
You know
learn.
And learn from them.
OJT, on the job training.
Right, exactly. So I'm like, okay, this ain't where I'm supposed to be. Because it says, all those who are in Christ Jesus are new creations, and all old things pass away and all things come new. So now I gotta say, okay, so if I'm over here, I'm doing the old things, so I'll get back in Christ, I can do some new things.
Bobby Holiday Experience. We out of here. We thank y'all for joining the episode of I named it Testimonies. I came up with this 5 years ago. I said once I get everything, get the following, I want to do a thing called Testimonies.
Everybody
so
who watching, this is Rob.
Rob. Yep. Jones Junior High School. 6 in
York.
6
in York.
Yeah, man. They call it the Badlands, but something good came out the Badlands. And Jesus Christ still reigns. He loves us no matter what. We don't got to pretend no more. We don't got to hide behind the tie and the button-up shirt, and we don't got to hide behind that Bible we carry. He loves us just like this. Testimonies. Bobby Holiday Experience. Oh.